Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals Television is brought to you by HAWS, the Humane Animal Welfare Society of Waukesha County, leading the community in animal welfare and assuring sanctuary for animals in need. Metropolitan Fence, we're always on the level. And Camp Bow Wow, premier doggy day and overnight camps.
Well, yesterday the dog looked like she just was having some trouble sitting down, and she sat down kind of hard, and I went over by her and I wanted to lift her up. And as I lift her up, she immediately started like pushing towards me until she just kind of collapsed and her arms or her paws were wailing, and I thought she was having a seizure. And then I called my wife, and she was just at the grocery store down the block, and she kind of agreed it's either a seizure or a stroke. So we're all kind of like freaking out. Girls are crying, and lifted her up in a blanket and brought her over here, and then they just find out that it's an ear infection. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is great.
It was a sudden onset of the dog went down on the ground, couldn't walk, and was rolling on its side, and the eyes were flicking back and forth. So that is called vestibular disease, or in people it's called vertigo. So you get your balance system isn't working properly, and suddenly your whole world is going around you, and you become ataxic, meaning you can't walk properly. And then some of these animals get so bad that they actually are rolling and twisting because their balance system is all screwed up. We give them meclizine, which is a motion sickness type pill. We'll put them on IV fluids. She was on IV fluids overnight just because she couldn't eat or drink. And then we will sometimes give them a little sedation just to calm them down. And we did that last night. She completely went to sleep. By the time she woke up this morning, she was completely back to normal. This is kind of an odd situation. Normally it takes them 1 to 2 days to come around, but she improved within like 8 hours, 10 hours time. So you guys are super happy.
Yes, definitely.
Well, last night I think it was 9 o'clock, right, when you came in? 9 or 9:30, and she was laying on her side and couldn't get up, and they had first thought it was a stroke, but your wife is a nurse, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she understood right away it's like vertigo in people, and it's something that can come on immediately and scares the family, tremendously, because you think this is it, and then to see her walking home.
Yeah. And thanks again.
About 12 o'clock, 12:30 last night, she came in here, and the only reason you brought her in was because she was worried that she was a little restless.
I heard her prancing in the house. She was going back and forth, and she came to me, and then she went in the bathroom, and then she went over in this corner, and then in that corner, and I heard the retching, but nothing much was really coming up, and I couldn't figure out why she was panting.
And then she also remarked to me that she was doing this unproductive retching, which is classic for a bloat. And then the breed also, if you look at the breed, the shepherd, any of the larger breed dogs with the deep-chested dogs will commonly become bloated. Middle age, and that is your first classic sign. Anxious because they're so bloated with gas. And then they start this, trying to bring something up, but they can't because the stomach is twisted. Some say if you feed food too fast and then they run outside, but that's in very limited number of cases. Most of the time it's unknown causes. The middle-aged dogs, their ligaments that attach their stomach to the side of the abdominal wall and to the diaphragm loosen up a bit as they age, and then they have the deep-chested dogs, and the stomach fills up with gas and then twists on itself and doesn't allow any of the gas to either be belched out or go the other way. So it's completely twisted. Her dog, it was about 270 degrees twisted. She was able to get this dog in very quickly and realize that something was wrong. But a lot of times people don't realize it and go to bed, hear this retching and just think, oh, the dog's trying to vomit, don't pay attention, and then the dog goes into shock and can die from this. If you get them in quick enough, we can get them into surgery within about an hour's time. We started fluid therapy and antibiotics, and then we got her into surgery within an hour, derotated the stomach, and then sutured it to the side of the abdominal wall, and then woke her up from surgery about 2:30 in the morning is when I gave you a call. And this is her after not even 8 hours later.
Oh, he just wasn't feeling good, wasn't eating, drinking, and he had a really bad stool. And brought him in and he stayed the night.
Yeah, he's been sick for what now?
At least a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah. And just was constant. They were trying other things, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Like they know he was in the hospital too. The owner was in the hospital actually for, what did you have?
I had strep throat.
Oh, you had strep throat, and he said the same thing. It's
The fever got
like,
so bad.
yeah. He had to
Yeah,
finally get
dehydrated.
admitted to the hospital. Same thing happens in dogs. It's amazing. You try things at home, you try the bland diet, you try this and that and antibiotics, and then sometimes it's just, you have to get them into the hospital and get them on IVs, and magic. He's back to his, he even ate a little bit of hamburger and rice just now, and
Ate like a champ.
Today's show is brought to you by HAWS, the Humane Animal Welfare Society of Waukesha County, Metropolitan Fence, and Camp Bow Wow. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to Camp Bow Wow in Waukesha, the premier doggy day and overnight camp where a dog can be a dog. Our campers play all day in our 4 large indoor and 4 outdoor play yards. Watch your pup from anywhere in the world at our high-speed camper cams. Our certified camp counselors, spacious cabins with comfy cots, pup pools, and outdoor play equipment ensure that your pup has a great time. We're open 365 days per year for your convenience. Stop in for a tour and book a reservation for your dog's free day of camp. Visit campbowwow.com/Waukesha or call 262-547-WOOF for more information.
At Metropolitan Fence, we have been keeping your children and pets safe in southeastern Wisconsin for over 27 years. We offer a full line of residential and commercial fencing, from vinyl, wood, ornamental, and chain link. For a free estimate, please call us at 262-547-6001 or visit us online at metrofence.biz. And remember, we are always on the level.
The Humane Animal Welfare Society of Waukesha is so much more than a shelter. Our adoption staff, animal caregivers, and behavior department ensure the best possible adoptive companion. Our spay-neuter programs actively combat pet overpopulation in our area, and our animal rescue team safely returns lost pets back home. HAWS does one-on-one consultations, holds a variety of training classes and seminars, and even hosts camps for kids. Our shelter is and always has been open admissions and full service, providing resources for pets and their people for a happy lifetime together. HAWS, we're building a society that's humane.
Boarding, grooming, training, and more. When it comes to your pet, Animal Motel is their home away from home. At Animal Motel, we offer a top-of-the-line facility with boarding suites for both dogs and cats, outdoor play yard, a training hall, and so much more. Whether they're here for obedience training, grooming, or an extended stay, we promise your dog and cat will be part of our family. Animal Motel, personalized care for your precious pets.
Looking to get some training for your dog? For Pet's Sake is your one-stop dog training center. We offer all-inclusive obedience training, canine sports training, specialty classes, and more. We provide training classes in 3 convenient locations with our main facility in Mukwonago, which boasts a fully matted 5,200 square foot training hall. While in Mukwonago, check out our Bichon Buddy Rescue and take home your new pet. Bichon and Little Buddies Rescue takes in Bichons, other small dog breeds, and cats that need to be rehomed for various reasons.
This is the one that was a little bit more extensive because of the fact that it was up a lot higher. So it actually bled somewhat when we amputated the tail. You can see that?
Yep.
That's like cautery stuff on there. It
Same
helps
black
coagulate.
stuff you used last time?
This is a little bit different now. Yeah, we have newer stuff that clots and stops the bleeding that we use in small animals. So I used it on the tail and it worked really well. So
Not as attractive, buddy.
not as attractive. No, it still is, right? And then you know how to give the injections, right? In the front arms,
And they
alternate
come
days.
frozen, and you want them to live in the freezer. So right before you just hold
She was on 4 this time? I thought there was more last time.
No, 5.
There's 5.
And
We
then we
already
gave
gave
one
one.
already.
Okay.
Yeah, so now 3 days from
Yep.
last night.
Yep, Wednesday, early in the morning, or
Okay, so start Wednesday.
that's
and
the
then,
next one for you to do.
And then
Well, yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Correct. Yeah.
Now,
Alright.
why would we wait until Wednesday?
Oh, because every 3 days.
Every 3 days.
Yep,
So
and it's right
Wednesday-
on here for you, and
Gotcha.
every
Okay.
72 hours.
Okay. And then it's same for the other one. These guys got in a little bit of a scuffle, and he tries to keep them separated, but they got in a little bit of a battle. Lizards don't appreciate each other. They only like each other when it's breeding time, and I don't think it was breeding time. So this one, we didn't have to cut off so much of the tail, but they tacked each other's tails. So we had to amputate it last night, and we used an anesthetic drug, and then also a local anesthetic we used too. But these are cool lizards. I mean, they're pretty easy to take care of, right?
Yeah, typically they're very docile and chill, and
Yeah, they're really nice.
they're very domesticated.
Yeah, they don't bite. They make nice children's pets too because you can handle them. They hurt a little bit when you hold them, but otherwise they make really nice pets.
Lots of vegetables.
Yep.
They love raspberries.
Vegetables and then
Crickets,
also
superworms.
crickets. Yep, super worms they eat.
And we give them pinkies about once or twice a month.
Yeah, and here in Wisconsin, they're good pets because all they need is a certain higher temperature, but they don't need so much humidity like other lizards, like the geckos and the iguanas, which are very difficult to take care of in Wisconsin. But I don't know how many lizards you have owned.
Just
Mostly
these two.
These two,
That's
yeah.
it, yep.
So. Yeah, we think they know the owner. I mean, and is it knowing the owner or the one that feeds them? But I think they do know their owners. Turtles definitely do too. Snakes, I think that's kind of the point where they don't really know their owners. They know their owners and will choke you at the same time if they're hungry. So a snake, I don't think has much of a brain, but I think the lizards and the turtles do.
Well, Penny hasn't been feeling all that good the last few days. She didn't eat her normal dog food, and if I give her some of my food a little bit. She sometimes would have a hard time getting it down, where sometimes it'll cough right back up again. And then she didn't have a bowel movement for a couple days, and I thought, well, it's best I bring her in. I'm hoping it wouldn't be anything serious, but apparently her kidneys are kind of getting weak and failing. That's why that is.
We took some blood work on Penny and found out that she's got a kidney disease that we're giving her high doses of fluids and trying to get the kidney values down, and then put her on certain drugs to try to repair her kidneys. She's got a protein losing nephropathy, it's called. So she's got protein loss in her urine that because of the destruction of the kidneys, and that makes the kidneys not function as they normally do, and you lose protein through the kidneys. And that's not a good thing, because normally the kidneys function to keep all the proteins in your body system, so you use it for muscle building and all kinds of things in your body system. If you lose the protein through your kidneys, then that's protein loss that you need for other things. So what we do is we use some drugs like omega-3s, benazepril, which is an ACE inhibitor, and low-dose aspirin to try to repair or partially repair that basement membrane on the kidneys. So I think Penny's going to do fairly well. We have maybe a day or two more of therapy with fluids for her, and then we'll see how she does.
Here at Pet Supply Port in Saukville, Wisconsin, we recognize that pets are part of the family. That's why we strive to offer the best quality pet food and pet supplies at the most affordable prices. From frozen raw diet and wholesome products to educational seminars and pet total wellness, Pet Supply Port is leading the way when it comes to pet food and pet supplies in the Fort County area. Log on to learn how Pet Supply Port can help your pet live a happy and healthy life. PetSupplyPort.com.
Welcome to Camp Bow Wow in Waukesha, the premier doggy day and overnight camp where a dog can be a dog. Our campers play all day in our 4 large indoor and 4 outdoor play yards. Watch your pup from anywhere in the world at our high-speed camper cams. Our certified camp counselors, spacious cabins with comfy cots, pup pools, and outdoor play equipment ensure that your pup has a great time. We're open 365 days per year for your convenience. Stop in for a tour and book a reservation for your dog's free day of camp. Visit campbowwow.com/Waukesha or call 262-547-WOOF for more information.
At Metropolitan Fence, we have been keeping your children and pets safe in southeastern Wisconsin for over 27 years. We offer a full line of residential and commercial fencing, from vinyl, wood, ornamental, and chain link. For a free estimate, please call us at 262-547-6001 or visit us online at metrofence.biz. And remember, we are always on the level.
When it comes to your pet's health, proper nutrition is vital to a long and healthy life. That's why American Natural Premium products are growing in popularity at your local pet food store. American Natural Premium uses whole ingredients including meat and balanced protein. Best of all, it's quality pet food at an affordable price. If your dog is itching and scratching, has runny eyes, or does the butt scoot boogie across your floor, it's a good chance your dog has food allergies. Log on to AmericanNaturalPremium.com to learn about premium pet food without the premium price tag.
She had collapsed at home, had very bloody diarrhea, and the babysitter got scared and called the owners, and they were on a plane coming home from Mexico, and they were just arriving in the airport as the babysitter came in, and she came in on a gurney. She was white, her mucous membranes were white. And basically, I was worried that we were going to lose her. She was collapsed on the gurney and not like this at all. So it's hard to get the picture of exactly what she looked like. But we started doing a lot of diagnostics on her, trying to figure out what was wrong and why she was in shock and actually dying on the table. We did a lot of different diagnostics and finally found that she didn't have any platelets, which is called idiopathic thrombocytopenia, so loss of platelets. And she had bled into her gastrointestinal system, bled into her stomach and into her intestines, and lost a lot of blood. So her blood cell count was around 15, 16, normal being around 40, 45. So that's why she was in shock and not doing well. Sudden decrease in your red blood cells due to having no platelets and not being able to clot your blood. And then the owners arrived and were in complete shock.
Getting the call that we were extremely upset and scared, nervous and worried that she was dying before we could get here.
Yeah, the babysitter said that Dr. Lichtenberger was doing all these tests to try and determine what was wrong so that they could treat her. And Dr. Lichtenberger saved her life, basically. She when I got here, Lily was gravely ill. Her ears were completely white on the inside. Her gums were completely white. Her belly was white. It was just horrifying. And because she's never been sick really a day in her life. She's going to be 11 in August. And Dr. Lichtenberger figured out exactly what was going on quickly and got her, called in a blood donor, pit bull. So now Lily is part lab and pit bull. And Buddha was, his owner was kind enough to get out of bed and bring him in, and
That's DeAndre's dog. DeAndre is the hospital administrator. He came in the middle of the night and we got him out of bed, and he brought in Buddha, his big pit bull, and saved her life, basically, right?
Amazing support network.
Yeah.
Dr. Lichtenberger explained that the transfusion was just a bridge. It wasn't the cure, it was just a bridge to allow the medication that the doctor gave her to help kind of balance what was happening with her immune system. But as you can see, this is our Lily. This is how she normally is, perky and spunky. And she's got a ways to go. We're gonna follow the doctor's good advice. She's been just amazing. The entire clinic has been amazing. They've let us stay here because
we've camped.
She's our baby, so we didn't want to leave her. Not that we didn't trust the clinic and the hospital, because we certainly do, but we just wanted to be with her just like you would your kids. So
And amazingly welcoming. You've all been generous and literally have camped here, haven't left her sight, and now children are here. We just ate dinner.
Chihuahuas are 100 pounds of attitude and 5 pounds of body. And they know it. So they said sore butt, but he's holding up that leg. It's really bad, but I don't, maybe it's just his leg.
Triage to the front, please.
Yeah, it has to be that leg.
Leg? He's got it damaged or something. Can I see him the other way?
Yeah. I know, honey.
You got it caught in something.
Oh gosh, yes.
Okay, so where are they? Do you know? 5. Okay, I'm gonna run and see them.
Okay, Stinker.
He is cute. I don't know why are you so naughty, huh? This is not that bad. I think we're gonna leave it out to heal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it out to heal. I think by covering it, it's making it worse.
It slides
But you're not
down.
gonna lick it.
It said it slides down right away, and that's what.
Yeah,
looks like
that's
it's
what.
chafing.
Yeah.
Do you want them to put anything on it or just leave
No.
it completely open?
Let's just clean it up a little bit.
Okay, just
because
a little
it's
scrub?
Yeah. Not
Not eating for the last 3 days. Lethargic, not herself. She's on a couple of different meds, but she's just, she laid down flat in the room. So I just wanted her to take a look at her. Come here.
Got a little ear infection going on, so gotta wait for the doctor. It's a big boy. Your name is Biggs.
Also diagnosed diabetic 2 years ago. Then they removed a bunch of teeth, and she's, quote, not diabetic anymore. She's just been not eating since Friday, lethargic, not drinking more, but urinating more. Just not herself.
Yeah.
Temperature's low, 98.6.
Make sure he's not rolling around in dirt.
You don't look so good, do you? It's the eyes that tell you they don't look good if you can see the eyes. This is a sick kitty, very sick kitty. Probably kidney or something.
Today's show was brought to you by HAWS, the Humane Animal Welfare Society of Waukesha County, leading the community in animal welfare and assuring sanctuary for animals in need. Metropolitan Fence, we're always on the level. And Camp Bow Wow, premier doggy day and overnight camps.